Konnichiwa, welcome to another episode of Kyoto by Night, The Second Breath. We are going to complete a bit of a plan that Akiba Zaibatsu have been working towards with regards to the Kingu siblings. We have Kingu Koharu is coming to meet them again at Wasami's home. And we're going to look in on our three Wu mates as they once again go over their plan.
Pink Fox, naturally. Well, she's not the de facto. Well, I suppose in many ways she is the de facto leader of Akiba Zaibatsu, but you know, it's kind of more.
She's the highest armor.
Yeah, she's the highest armor, and she's got the biggest mouth. Anyway, yeah, she gathers with the rest of her roommates and starts to go over the plan.
Okay. Now, obviously, you know, our objective is to get Koharu into Ogawa's custody, which, you know, we're kind of gonna do with Masami. We're also gonna kind of need to check on the other side of the wall, which, you know, Yoshi, is kind of your deal. If what we kind of think is true, this is what's going to happen if Koharu does finish that painting. It's probably going to open up another temporary broken mirror. So we kind of don't want her to finish that painting or even get started on it, if at all possible. I mean, obviously, you know, we're going to have to set the whole thing up, make it look like we're still committed to this. But, you know, and I think if the last time we were here is anything to go by, she's going to have that person with her. You know, and, well, I've already told Ogawa that she's coming here tonight. So, question is, what abilities do we have, and what we know about our limitations? How are we going to do this with minimal fuss and make sure that we don't, you know, leave anything to chance? Just want to throw it out to you guys.
Damien. Fuck. Akira will. Akira will nod and he will say, "Well, I have been delving a bit deeper into the art of obligation, to the point where I can I seem to be able to get people to do what I say when I concentrate. So I don't think that I can order someone to throw themselves off a bridge, but somewhat less than that might work as well."
Cool.
And of course, I have some knowledge of the art of the Black Wind, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Yeah, let's kind of hope that we don't have to, you know, resort to any violence. I mean,
yeah.
We will if we have to, but, you know, it's kind of leave it as a last resort. Besides,
you know,
Ogawa is going to be around here, so, you know, I think he'd probably like to keep, you know, Koharu in as good a condition as possible. So, yeah, violence last resort.
You know, definitely.
Though if stuff does happen, I think it's probably important that, well, for start, I think you should be the one to, you know, tackle Koharu, and I'll be the one to take on whoever she's with, because, you know, if what we read about that guy's anything to go by, he's gonna get really defensive of her, you know.
That makes sense. So in case that what we don't want to happen does happen, you will go. You will take that guy, and I will take Koharu.
Hmm.
He nods.
Just make sure that she doesn't, get away.
Don't kill her. I get that.
Mhm. Yoshi, you have anything to add?
Seems that if things go wrong, yours is the best chance of action, or choice, yeah, the best course of action.
Hmm. Okay. And besides that, on this side of the wall, do you have anything that you want to share with us about what might happen on the other side?
Well, given that her paintings, at least a good bit of them, turn into temporary dark mirror or broken mirrors, and Bane spirits are attracted to them, it is possible there are quite a bit around her house.
Do you know much about these Bane spirits? Or what, they might be able to do? Ideally, they won't, well, I don't know how much they would be able to affect things on our side of the wall.
Jacob, with Cult 3 and the fact how much reading I've probably done, what do I know about Bane spirits?
You can make intelligence and occult difficulty 8.
Would my specialty come in? Let me double check what that is. Analytical?
No, because this is just basically regurgitating facts.
Okay. Okay, intelligence 4, occult 3, 7 dice. Oh, failed me now. Blast. Everything will go fine.
Good sir.
Okay, they are minor spirits, mischievous, like Western gremlins, basically. They can be a bit of a nuisance, but that's about it.
Okay. And I regurgitate those facts.
Okay.
Jacob, considering the conversation that Pink Fox recently had with her Poe, and everything that they kind of discussed between each other, can I make the safe assumption that probably might be an idea to, well, and I mean, I don't want to metagame with this whole thing, so feel free to throw this, say no to this if not. Would it be an idea to have a word with our Nishi spirit?
I'm not sure how useful she would be, given her limited focus. If you're wanting to just basically kind of try to follow up on this, she's very helpful with electronics and technology, but outside of that field, she's not very she's not very helpful.
Yeah, it was more a case of I mean, considering they're in a suburban area that is, pretty built up, has wireless and everything like that. I mean, from what Pink Fox already knows about, Yang spirits, basically she'd just probably ask her, if there's been any of these, Bane spirits, what type would cause, problems for her primarily, especially in this type of environment, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, you can make a. You know what? I'll make a roll here and see. You can spend a chi to be able to contact her, and then mischievous sprites can cause brownouts, short out equipment. Can probably reboot your cell phone, or annoying little things like that. Is what her experience with the creatures that you're describing.
Okay. Right. Right, is everyone back?
I am.
Alright, cool. Looks like Grant isn't. I heard him coughing, so perhaps he is.
So, we'll get the place set up first. And, I'll give Ogawa a call and tell him what we're going to do and what we're intending to do. Make sure that, Masami is aware of what she's got to do as well. Go over it in brief, in a summary, one more time, and then we'll be ready. Cool?
It's
Cool.
You need me to have a combo with Ogawa, or are you pretty, solid about what he's
You can get a message to him, as you have previously, and setting your request on the assistance here. So.
Yeah.
All right, and then you guys are at the house getting it last couple of double checks to make sure that it's going to meet Koharu's requirements from her weird ass requests. And her chauffeur / security guard shows up with her, and he carries the picture that she's working on up into the house with her.
Mm-hmm. Grant, are you back? Grant?
Seems not.
Seems not. Do you want to go back to him once we've done our stuff?
Pardon?
I says, we'll do our stuff here.
Yeah.
And, once he's back...
Once he's back, then we can bring him up to speed on what he's been doing.
Yeah. Okay, Pink Fox will...
Guys?
Yeah?
Speaking about the things I'm doing, can we can I do that now? Because apparently, I've just gotten told that I did mention sometime that it's my mother's birthday, and she just
Okay.
made a time-sensitive request. So,
Yeah.
let me just do the stuff I need to, and then have to pop out. Okay? I know.
It's your
life.
mom's birthday, dude. That takes priority.
Yeah, exactly, bud.
Yeah, I know. It's just the whole. Everything seems to take priority.
Let's do that, and then we can time skip to the other thing.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
And if necessary, Pink Fox can give you the pen to the eye.
All right. So, Jacob, what am I doing?
That's more something you're supposed to be telling me.
Oh.
Yeah. We kind of discussed this at about less than 5 minutes ago.
Right. Okay. So yeah. Let me double check here. Now I need to use Yang to be able to see the Bane spirits, correct?
To see Yang spirits, you need to get life sight, and to see Yin spirits, you need death sight.
All right. So I'm going to turn it on. Before I'm going to have done this before I let either of them leave, and I'll turn on life sight. And does that require a roll of any kind?
Yeah, you're gonna need to make a perception empathy roll, difficulty 8.
Oh boy. Perception 3. Empathy 1.
Look at this. It's a pen.
Yes, I know. Pen, in other words, means please use a willpower. Yes, I'll use a willpower point. So with my willpower, expenditure of willpower, I got 1 success.
Okay. And then as well, perception and occult, the difficulty on that will only be 7.
3, let's see. 1 success.
Okay. Alright, so you are able to peruse and see that. And what else were you going to be doing while in this scene?
Basically, after that, I will then turn to, if we're still in private, I will turn to Pink Fox and go, it would be best if you gave me a point of Yang Chi.
Which Pink Fox naturally will do by whichever means necessary. Preferably the ones which won't attract any attention and obviously, obviously before Koharu shows up.
Right. So, now that I'm back in my balanced state, I will keep an eye and let you know how the Bane spirits react.
Okay. Alrighty, lad. Then you enjoy your your real life evening.
Ugh. All right, you guys have fun. Don't get
See you,
yourselves
Grant.
killed, or more importantly,
Nope.
get me killed.
No promises.
All right, bye.
Just pens.
Bye, Grant.
Bye. Right. So yeah, now that that's out of the way, Pink Fox, and well, as soon as Koharu comes, Pink Fox will greet her with all the usual, enthusiasm that she had when she first met them, and just go with through the motions of. Well, I say go through the motions. She'll have a bit of small talk with them, or at least as much as she'll allow, as well as with the particular gentleman that they're with. Yeah. Excuse me. Right. You need me to roll anything there, or is it just going to be?
No, you're pretty good there, and especially with posing for the rest of the painting that she's going to complete this evening. Yoshi standing in the corner like a frozen stick, and the two of you more animated individuals carousing through the room. Though, I mean, you've got to be somewhat sitting down, considering she is trying to paint you. Same thing. She's taking the regular breaks where she steps outside. She's always got a cigarette in her hand, nervous and twitchy all around.
Mm-hmm.
Naturally,
they're going to have to make their move before they actually she actually finishes the painting.
Okay. You don't want her to finish the painting?
No. We've got our own suspicions, and we've got our own assumptions, and everything that ends with thumbs.
All right, let me just roll a fade here. Okay. So you guys can hear another vehicle pull up, and some individuals walking outside, talking quietly between them. She stops mid-brush stroke and just kind of looks a little nervous all of a sudden.
Can I roll perception alertness to basically try and pick up what those people are talking about?
I want to do that as well.
Okay, you guys can.
3 successes.
Okay.
2 successes.
Okay. You guys can. Most of what's being spoken is just you can hear Masaru saying along the lines of, "We're here to help." They asked for help, and we were told to come and help. And you hear a male voice kind of grunt in acknowledgement.
Masaru, you say?
Yes, actually, yeah, if that's your suspicion, then you would, after listening,
you just told us. You
successes.
just told us it was Masaru. You just told us it was Masaru.
Did I? I said gentleman.
Yeah, you did. You said
Oh.
Oh yeah. First person you said Masaru.
Freudian slip.
Oh, I thought I was thinking Masami, so I guess that was.
Yeah. Okay, Masaru. Okay. Yeah, mentally, Pink Fox is going to be like, yeah. She's not one for salty, that one. It's like, and yeah, Pink Fox will probably notice this whole thing with Koharu, and she'll be like, "What's up?" Just kind of relax. Just kind of just open the whole dialogue thing.
Who's coming here? Who's here?
And
You mean someone's outside?
It sounds is I've not heard the neighbors this loudly before.
Wait here, I'll go check.
Pink Fox will get up. She'd be like, like she doesn't know what's going on, and she kind of is a little bit, annoyed because it's interrupting her painting.
Hmm.
And she'll just walk past Akira.
Just wait here. I'll be a minute or so.
She'll hurry the fuck down to where Masami is. If I can do that.
Yep, you can head out and catch them in the yard.
Okay. Pink Fox will then. She'll just kind of like walk towards. As soon as she sees Masami, she'll be kind of like. Gesture for quiet, whisper. And do I presume I see what I see?
Yeah, the two of them are standing there.
She's not creepy at all.
1 dot here. 1 dot here. Connected. Considering who we've spoken to about this.
Mm.
Which is about, we can count those type of people on one hand.
Yeah.
3 of which are all involved, or were involved in the scene. And, yes. That one. Wait, no, there's some fuckery going on here. Alright.
This is the world of darkness. There's always fuckery going on.
Yes, there's always fuckery going on. Okay, yeah, Pink Fox is probably going to go outside and she'll, first she'll kind of like try and perk her ears up to see if there's anything that's being said or going on or whatever in the room. Just out of curiosity, is the room that Koharu and whatnot in overlooking the yard? Can she actually see it, or is it like on the other side?
No, you're not going to be able to be seen if you get too loud talking. You could be heard, but she wouldn't be able to see you from the room that she's in.
Okay. So yeah, Pink Fox will, I mean, presuming that she's outside at the moment. Assuming that,
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Pink Fox will gesture for them to both come towards her, and try and keep quiet. Now I'm just going to say this because my microphone doesn't pick it up when I'm trying to whisper. So.
Okay. You're whispering this? Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. What has Ogawa told you? And be quiet when you say it.
Ogawa said that you needed some help to bring somebody to him.
Yeah. Do you have a car?
Yeah, we got the car here. He's Gakusha has been requesting for a while that she kind of looks at Masaru that this guy's not spent enough time with us, so he figured that I should probably pick him up on the way over because it would be good. Whatever you guys are up to would be good experience for him.
Mm-hmm. Out of character, mental note: kill Gakusha.
Yeah.
Or at least just strangle them.
Yep.
Well, this is it. We kind of need someone behind the wheel, and we kind of need them to bring it up to, well, you know where the garage is? We kind of need someone to back up the car there, but only after, we give them the signal. We don't think we're going to be all that long.
Okay. You just want us to sit in the car?
Well, in case things go south, it might be an idea if you had, well, you can hide, can't you? Do the thing that you kind of did.
And she'll actually turn to Masaru as she does this.
Yeah, I can change my face.
No.
Oh, yes, yeah, I can.
Do it.
I've got good
Do it
training on
out
that.
Yeah. We need you to wait out the back.
I can't hear a word any of you are saying right now.
That might be the whole point.
We need you to wait out back. When we're done, we'll drive around to the other side of the street over there, wherever, and then we'll pick you up. Just dispel what you're doing and come into the car. Okay? If you see anyone trying to go that way,
Oh, yeah, I can take care of that.
Cool. We'll probably be maybe less than 5 minutes.
Okay. He'll wander off and start smudging himself to adapt a little bit more to the shadows as he walks away.
And then Pink Fox will give one last look at Masami before she'll go back inside and go back up to the room. And she'll have kind of a bit of a look on her face.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Kira, you know Mr. Surumi? He was kind of making noise, so I kind of told him to be quiet and, go back. Yeah.
He knows. There's been some problems with that guy before.
Yeah.
I don't know what his problem is, though. I mean,
Yeah. Must have taken too many knocks to the head or something.
He wouldn't say I. He's Japanese. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that.
Oh, so we can you sit down so we can get this painting done?
Sure.
Pink Fox will go. She'll go to sit down, and then she'll kind of look up and look towards Akira.
Oh, sorry. Kira, didn't you say you wanna? You said you wanted to ask something of Miss Koharu at some point earlier today, didn't you?
Oh, see, I must be tired because I can't see the connection.
Obligation?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So I'm just trying to feed it into you,
Yeah, definitely. Let me try to see how I can word this so it doesn't sound. We basically want her to come with us, but don't know how to say it without being suspicious. Damn it. Would you like to see my stamp collection? No. That doesn't work.
That's not creepy at all.
Yeah.
No.
Are you trying? You're trying to use authority, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. But I
Alright.
don't know exactly how to word it. So like I can't just say come up, can I?
Well, you pretty much can. I mean, I'm just looking at the system for it. You spend a temporary willpower point, then you roll Hun plus etiquette against a variable difficulty. If using the
Yeah.
power against a mortal ghoul or similar creature, difficulty is only 5. Can't use against another Quadrant by Hun or Dharma scores. Same roll can be used to determine the effect power against all creatures in the vicinity, if you wish.
Okay. So I basically pretty much can say it would be good if you. It would be beneficial if you came with us, or you need to come with us, more or less.
Yeah. Another thing of note, whilst under the mantle of authority, your charisma and manipulation score increased by 3 points in regards to affecting them. Rank importance. Give commands. Didn't give a command. Missed face a person to be commanded. Must be affected by the authority already established. Vocally give them an order. You roll
Yeah,
Hun.
and giving the order, you make a Hun roll, and depending upon what kind of order. So yeah, you'd have Hun and etiquette difficulty 5 to activate this. And whatever if you get successes over 8, this will also work on Masaru.
Okay.
Sorry, he's not here, but sorry, Wasami.
The bodyguard.
Too. I don't know why I keep getting their names mixed up here, but yeah, it'll affect her if you have any successes over 8. Unfortunately, I think
Pink with as well.
Yes, Pink Fox is not going to be affected by your attempt.
No, because she has Dharma 5. Yeah. Unfortunately, you must have sex with me. No. He will.
Say please.
He will say please. He will look at the. Okay, I'm pulling myself together here. He will look at the Koharu, King Koharu. God, I can't English today. And he will say, yes, there was one thing actually. You need to. There's something like not here. There's something back at our own studio that you really must come with us to see. Basically, the command is come with us.
Okay. So that roll there that you just rolled, that was your Hun etiquette.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that the roll?
That's for activating your authority.
Yeah,
so you've got authority on everybody in the room, including Yoshi actually, except Pink Fox.
Yeah.
Because you got successes over 8, so even Yoshi's affected by your authority. And then now for saying that to her, just make a straight Hun roll, and the difficulty with this would be 6 actually.
Straight Hun. Now I need more Hun. I only have 3 dice.
Can't watch.
All right. She puts down the brush and she's like, "Yeah, you're right. I just it just doesn't feel right. I can't finish right now. Let's take me home."
He like gestures for her to leave. To leave with him.
Pink Fox, gets up off the bed once the order has been given. And yeah, she's going to keep an eye on everyone. Because, yeah.
And I'm assuming that they're heading to the car.
Or at least the car where Masami is.
Yeah, that car.
In the garage. Yeah. All right.
That's the
what
car I
kind of
meant.
just out of curiosity, what kind of car is this?
She's got a it'd be probably a Nissan, one of those minivans, actually, an older model. But that's what.
I'm just trying to think of the seating setting. If it's anything like the yeah.
Yeah, so it's got a bench seating in the back with a small trunk, and then 2 seats in the middle, and then 2 seats in the front.
Okay, so Masami. Right, so basically there's got to be someone in the back with Masaru, assuming that he doesn't take up both seats with that.
He's a big guy, but he's not that grossly disproportionate.
Yes. So I'm kind of thinking at the moment. Common sense. Given how we've pretty much been trying to avoid this quite so much, and given how something might happen if if push comes to shove. Would it be a sensible choice to disguise Koharu, or at least, at the very least, just put a bag over her head, or let her take the take the front seat?
You could, you know what? You could try to disguise her quickly like that. The other thing is, if you're really concerned with shit going bad, is Akira can attempt to use authority on Masaru as well. The only drawback with that is his Po can try to resist and could trigger Shadow or Fire Soul.
Actually, come to think about it, we might not have enough seats in this car.
I guess you two and Masaru and what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just kind of thinking. We've got Pink Fox, we've got Akira, Yoshi, Koharu, Masaru, Masami, and Koharu's +1 bodyguard, admirer, whatever.
Yeah, because he followed as well. He's also under the effect of the.
And there's seating for 7.
Oh, is there? Oh.
Yeah, so bench in the back, so 3 there, 2 in the middle, 2 in the front.
Okay. Just trying to think of the seating arrangement here, because if the people who are in the back, and if Masaru is in the back.
Well, since we don't really want her bodyguard, and since Akira's manipulation and charisma is presumed to be 3 higher for the duration of the scene, that would put both his charisma and his manipulation at 6 temporarily. So that means that basically, if he tells the bodyguard, "Stay here, we'll drive her home," shouldn't he just go, "Oh, okay"? Assuming,
he did drive her, didn't he?
Yeah, you can you just make a Hun roll, because he's under the effect of your authority as well. And once the effect wears off, then he'll have no idea how to get a hold of you or where you took her.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Han, shouldn't it be shouldn't charisma manipulation fit in there somewhere, because that's the appropriate abilities.
Affected creatures. Yeah, for giving commands, you've got the Hun roll. Your increased charisma manipulation would be any other kind of, like if you're trying to seduce somebody, or any other kind of social role that wouldn't be like a direct command. Or a resistance as well. So I mean, if somebody's trying to use something that against you, that you've got authority on, your charisma is boosted by 3 for them figuring out, like what your opposed roll is or anything.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, did I spend did I have to spend a temp willpower to actually activate it in the first place?
Yes.
I
Willpower
forgot that.
point.
I'll do that right now.
Yeah, you
He,
spend your willpower to activate it, but you don't need to spend
Yeah.
willpower to give commands.
No, but I forgot to spend to activate. And he will look at the bodyguard and he will. If I use the Hun, he will totally forget what happened. But
Well, he won't
that
forget what happened, but like if you tell him to stay, he'll stay.
he'll stay.
And then when it wears off, then he'll respond normally, but he won't.
Yeah.
Like, what is he going to be able to, like, other than knowing the house?
Yeah. Okay. The thing is, the thing I'm thinking about is this. That one produces a better result, but it has less than half the dice pool of a charisma / manipulation something else roll. Subterfuge, I guess. Yeah, it has less than half that pool. It has a third of it actually. And okay, well, no gods, no glory. Let's pun it up. He looks at the bodyguard and he says, "You know what? I think it would be good. It would be best if you stayed here and watched the house, guarded the house." And he bosses it.
Nicely done. Yeah. Frick. You could have told him all sorts of things. But anyway, that will be sufficient for your
told him
needs.
to commit suicide with that.
Yes, with that roll.
Too late.
All right.
Fuck.
Yeah, too late.
That's okay. So yeah, you guys start loading up the van there. So what are you doing with
For
Koharu?
Koharu's disguise, I think. Is it alright if I say that Pink brought like a kind of a hoodie type thing with her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll probably just just put it on Koharu. Just go. Basically say it's getting a bit cold out today. Yeah, like it's actually because it's somewhere. She'll put like the hoodie on it. Don't want you to get cold or anything.
All right.
So you got to put it over the fucking head. I mean, it's not going to be like the fucking, one of those hoodies that you get that's kind of similar to the that green monster that you get in Minecraft.
Okay.
Yeah, not gonna be like that where you zip it all the way through, but kind of like one that kind of like goes over and.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no problem. So she'll have
And naturally,
that.
we'll make sure that Masaru gets. The only place that Masaru can get in is as far away as Koharu as possible, and he'll have less chance of recognizing them.
Okay. Or at least for a while, anyhow. Get him to crawl in through the trunk.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys loading up the car there. Bodyguard is gonna stay behind. Okay, yeah. So you guys take your drive, and then you're pulling around so that he can crawl in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
Actually, it'd be somewhat urgent, and you'll be like, come on, get in, keep your head down, shh, that type of thing. Just to, keep his mind and his attention off of anything else in the car.
Okay.
He does look very distinctly dead.
Yes. Or at least very badly fucked up.
Yes.
Then if you just want to do a manipulation subterfuge, just to basically distract him as you're ushering him in, so he's not really paying attention to what's going on and more worried about just ducking in.
Yeah, that's 2 successes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you get him, squeeze him into the back seat there, and
Cool.
and
So, yeah.
yeah,
To Ogawa's house.
to Ogawa's house.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
All right, and
Does that make me Batman?
Yeah,
Masami
you're
Masami will continue driving and take you guys to Ogawa's place.
Mhm.
She pulls up front and yeah, just parks the vehicle up front for you.
All right. Yeah. Pink Fox is, going to go look over towards Akira. No, well, actually, first she'll just say,
Just gotta do this one quick thing.
she'll say this to Masaru.
Just gotta do this one quick thing. Just stay here and keep out of sight.
Yeah, and then she'll go to Akira and say, she'll gesture, eyes on him, keep an eye on him. She'll get out, make sure to keep the door as, basically make sure that Masaru isn't seen by the general populace, even though it's probably Shut the door, and she'll go straight over to Koharu and Masami. Basically, help Koharu out of the vehicle and get Masami to open up the front door. I'm presuming. And yeah. Deliver Miss Koharu to Ogawa-san.
Yeah, exactly.
And hopefully the storyteller won't throw a wrench in our plans. Any more than they already have. Okay, welcome back. Do you want me to give you a quick recap?
Yeah, it sounded like you were just telling him to stay in the van.
Yeah, Pink Fox basically told Masaru to stay in the van, keep his head down. She quietly gestured with to Akira to keep his eyes on Masaru, presumably Yoshi as well. And and she got out the van, being very careful not to reveal too much of Masaru. Got Miss Koharu out of the vehicle along with Masami to front door, and presumably she'll go and deliver Miss Koharu to Ogawa-san.
Okay. Ogawa is kind of roaming his house, and just he's actually wearing not a ceremonial kimono, but more of like a kind of, I guess, what a Westerner would kind of just associate with martial arts. The word escapes me right now, but hopefully you guys at least can picture in your head.
Gi? Martial arts gi?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. And, Pink Fox will just wave to attract Ogawa-san's attention.
You made it
Sorry.
back.
Yeah. Ogawa-san, this is Kingu Koharu. Miss Koharu, this is Ogawa-san. Sorry that you can't stay. Kind of have a very pressing matter in the car. I'll text you it, but I kind of need to take Masami with me. to drop one thing off, but if it's okay, if I could
So
come back.
Wasami did show up to help,
Yeah.
and you still made it here, no problems.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. How did you
Here,
manage that?
Must be my lucky day. Or, we're really good at our job. But yeah, like I say, I can't stay right now, but as soon as I've dealt with this one thing, can I come back and speak with you?
What do you want to speak about? I've got quite a bit that I'm dealing with.
It won't be too much, but it may help with the problems that we've been having lately.
I see. Did you leave her brother in the truck, or is that what you're hinting that you're dealing with? You guys can see a look of terror kind of cross her face and mixed like confusion, and she just kind of looks at Akira like she's like pleading look in her eyes like, are you kidding me?
Oh, see, Akira's in the car.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're the
I
only
am.
one that came in.
Yes,
Okay.
Pink Fox,
Oh, I
and
missed that
Masami.
part.
Yeah, Pink Fox, Masami, and
Oh, okay, I thought it was you and
Koharu
Akira that
are
came
the-
in.
No.
To be honest, that's what I thought as well. But okay.
Okay.
No. It's Akira and Yoshi are still in the car with Masaru because you don't leave someone like that alone with just one person. And
all right. Well, in that case, then Sorry, I thought it was Akira that was there with you. My bad. She'll look really confused and kind of looks from one of you to the other, and has this like really puzzled look on her face.
maybe I should do a foot subterfuge check at this point. Well, that's a pretty good. She's got a good poker face, let's just say. It's 4 successes.
Poker face.
Yes. Not bad considering she looks like a Japanese Lady Gaga. Yeah, she'll probably be like, just looks like Ogawa's just has 2 heads. Or she'll probably just like gesture like she's just like flicking her hairs behind her ear. She'll be like, no, basically mouthing a very polite version of "shut the fuck up" if it's at all possible. I'm not quite well versed in the Japanese language because everything.
How did you manage to get the two of them in the same vehicle without either of them discovering the other? I totally expected her to either arrive catatonic or torn to pieces, considering the things that her brother says. And at this point, she's just like starting to back away from you guys, and her face is like bleached white in terror. You can do a perception and empathy roll, difficulty 7.
I don't think I'm going to need this because I think I know. I'm going to roll it.
Well, you don't have to roll it if you don't want to.
No, it's not that I don't want to. I just think I know the answer to this.
Yeah, he's not himself. He's not himself right now. Yeah, first things first. Miss Koharu, I think. Hang on, let me double check what I need to do for this. Oh, yes. 7. Is it difficulty 7? I'm just going to roll Soul Bridge on her. Okay.
Hang on, was it? Yeah, it was D6, so that's 2. Basically, I'm like to roll Hun to basically, just make this basically just like nullify the fear and everything in her. Just basically make it feel like, wait a second, this can't be happening. Just basically, if that makes any sense.
All right, let me just check.
Because I'm assuming that she's like in morbid terror at the moment, but it's
Yeah,
kind of like,
she's and it's starting, and without Akira there, it's starting to dawn on her that you guys have not taken her home, and this is really starting to trigger all sorts of reactions in her.
I need to roll.
Okay.
Yes.
So what happened?
Yep, re-rolling Hun difficulty 6.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll spend a point of will for this.
Okay. And what emotion are you trying to flutter with?
Just basically flutter with hang on. Oh, filled with fear, joy, or similar emotions.
Apathy. I would.
Yeah,
suggest.
apathy. Yeah, apathy. Thank you.
Okay.
You just prompted me on that one. I mean, it was literally on the tip of my tongue.
Don't botch the roll, please. That's going to get awkward.
Yeah. Okay, that's 2 successes.
Okay, that is enough then. And she instantly kind of stops tensing herself and kind of stands a little bit straighter, but she's still got a confused look on her face and is looking from one to the other. Ogawa looks over at I want to make sure I say her name right, Wasami, and just says, "Go bring the others in." She nods and starts walking away.
Okay. Well, obviously, yeah, I think we can figure out what's going on here. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? I don't know why I'm doing that. With common sense and anything else that I might be able to potentially roll, I can try and figure out what I've got. Come up with some potential solutions to this.
Well, right now, you're in a bit of a dangerous situation, because if he is not under proper control of himself, then this is going to end really badly if you guys just stay here and let him do what his Poe is trying to do.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And Akira's in the car, so he knows nothing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think I'll... Yeah.
So you do have ways to be able to, like, I mean, you can text. You can try texting Akira. You can try to just bail and run. Or you can try to see what you can do to maybe help Ogawa. I'm not sure whether you have the confidence in your ability to do so or not.
Social primary, isn't. Obviously, we can't use obligation with this thing. I mean, we possibly could use cultivation to try and find some details about his particular Poe. Yeah. All right. I think Pink Fox is probably going to. She'll probably just look at the Ogawa, and she'll probably just. just ask.
What are you hoping to achieve?
Achieve?
Yeah.
He'll get a smile, unlike any time that you've seen him smile before, and he'll kind of take a half step towards you. I am going to help burn the house down around us while this whole world's getting sucked back in the pit. That's what I'm going to achieve.
Isn't that kind of petty of you? I mean, I don't presume to know what someone of your Dharma hopes to achieve. But this? To be quite honest with you, I kind of expected more. I'm not saying that you're not, the most enlightened devil tiger that I've ever met. You are. But this is kind of something that I would expect from, I don't know, someone a lot less enlightened.
I'd like to. Would this be empathy or emotion or subterfuge with this? Because basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to appeal to their ego. It's kind of like, yeah, I could do this, but there's stuff that I could do which is even worse. It's like this is, make it seem like what they're doing now is just child's play, and it wouldn't be really worth it in the long run.
I would say empathy, manipulation, empathy, if you're trying to goad them.
Yeah. Do I want to spend a will?
Depends on how much will you have left.
I have a lot, so I think I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
It's not that we're trying to insult. Let me reiterate. She's not trying to insult him. She's just kind of saying, "You can do better." It's like, basically she's basically praising him for what the obvious evil that he is, but it's kind of like she's basically kind of like saying, yeah, what you're doing is evil, but it's kind of beneath someone of your station. If that makes any sense.
Okay. Okay. He's like, yeah, I suppose you do have some correct understanding on that.
The thing that you taught me about speaking to one's own inner demon brought me a lot of self-reflection. It's allowed me to accept some things about myself that I wouldn't have been able to accept otherwise. I have you to thank for that. And considering everything that has gone on in the last 6 months or so, I think I can safely say what I would truly expect of you really, really isn't what you should be aiming for. Like I said.
So you're saying you're expecting me to have a little bit more sophistication then?
It's more a case of, for someone like you, it has to be not just sophisticated, but truly horrifying. That's how I've interpreted it anyway. Nature can be horrifying and monstrous in its own right, but it's only natural. It's the only way that it is. After all, what's chaos for the fly is natural for the spider. By what right do either of them have to say about the other? What is true monstrosity? The animals could say the same about humans if they could speak. And so too will humans say about us.
You do have some valid points. You have always had a way with words, Fox. That is something that both of us have felt in dealing with you in the past. And it is not surprising that you would come up with this kind of logic, this kind of thought process. There's a small problem, though, in the basis of your thesis of this matter.
Where do you go from there? How do you top it? I mean, it's hard to come up with new and grossly shocking atrocities when so much has been done already. What if I were to tell you that there is another one kind of like you, but not in the city? Someone really doesn't like you, either of you.
There's probably a lot that don't like us, either of us. And this is the time when we have to prepare and gird ourselves for battle. You are trying to goad me into taking out one of your enemies. Is that it? Someone that you are wanting to dispose of and attempting to sway my attention?
No.
Then what are you trying to achieve in this conversation? What makes you more useful to me alive than not?
You mean besides my cute face? I keep my ear to the ground. I know things. I know that there is another member of House Genji in this city. I don't know how long they've been here, or what they're planning. But they, like you told me, may be the latest line of infiltrators. They might not be. But they're equal parts manipulator and agitator.
Manipulations and agitations. That is what I am usually doing. What is you usually doing?
Cultivating.
Take this woman away. She serves me no purpose.
Where would you have us take her to?
wherever you want to take her to. I really could care less. He'll put his hand on her shoulder and guide her towards you. She is the only thing that's keeping her from being terrified is that soul bridge. You can feel that the apathy you're channeling to her is holding back the fear that keeps trying to lurch out of her.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's not often you'll find a mortal who has probably more in common with us.
Perhaps you were right. Perhaps she does have a lot more in common with us. And starting from where his hand is on her shoulder, she will burst into flame as he sets her on fire with Flame Shintai.
Ew.
You can roll Yang against your fear. Difficulty will be Po plus 4.
Got it, barely.
All right, so you're managing to hold your wave soul in check, but she screams in agony as, she totally ignites spontaneous combustion and starts stumbling towards you as he kind of gives her a gentle shove.
Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair in the slightest. Yeah, we're gonna have to dodge this shit, and we're probably gonna have to spend a Yang point for Yang Prana to continue getting away.
Okay, activate your Yang Prana, and then just do your Dex Athletics, difficulty 5. He wasn't like targeting you specifically, just kind of shoving her in your direction.
Yep, that's 3 successes.
Okay, and then I'll get you to make another Yang roll as well as she's stumbling past you.
Oof, nope. Okay.
All right, so we'll go back over to Akira.
That botch, though. Yep.
You are sitting inside the vehicle. Masaru's just kind of shifting his weight, tapping on the seats and being a little antsy in the back. And as you see Wasami come through the doorway and start sauntering towards your vehicle, all of a sudden, as the door is almost closed, it gets slammed open again, and you see Pink Fox, like a bat out of hell, running top speed right past the vehicle and out into the night.
Akira will will open the door. He will look at Yoshi and say, "Hold the fort," or the Japanese equivalent, and like open the door and run after her, trying to catch up with her. And he will, for a computer geek, he has surprising. No, he only has. He will try to catch up with her with a simple Dex roll.
Okay. Do either of you have Black Wind?
Oh yeah, I have Black Wind. Yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
Do you? No. Okay. Then what is your Dex Athletic dice pools?
I have no athletics, and I have 2 Dex.
Okay.
7.
7. All right. Okay. You can spend your demon chi. I'll get you to roll Po.
Yep. So just roll my Po rating.
Yeah. Your Po difficulty is Hun plus 3, I think.
That's 6.
So that'd be 6 for you.
One success.
Okay, that's still enough. And then I will get you to. Then I'll get you as well to roll your yin. The difficulty is your Po +3.
Yep.
Me?
Me or Pink Fox?
Akira has to roll yin.
Okay.
Difficulty is your Po +3.
Yep. One success.
Okay, so are you going now? That doubles your speed for like the first, like for one round. Are you going to continue to spend your demon chi so that you can try to catch up with her? Because it'll take more than one burst.
It will. How close is he to?
She is naturally a lot faster than you.
Yeah. And even with the.
Even
will,
with like a sudden burst, you'll have you gotta put a
Yeah.
little more effort to try to catch up with her.
Can I use my? I know I don't have. I know that the authority doesn't work with her, but I still have quite a decent charisma subterfuge rating. So that would be or manipulation subterfuge. So no, actually charisma subterfuge. He's going to try to woo her into stopping. Because that's the biggest dice pool I have.
Okay.
And I don't know what to. Manipulation subterfuge would just be weird. So something like, Pink, please stop so we can talk about this.
She'll kind of do like a half over her shoulder check, but you are between her and what she's running away from, so she is not going to turn around and come back to you.
Okay, well then he stops. He doesn't want to expend all of his resources to try to catch her, even though like when he sees that it's not going to work. So he heads back he heads towards the house to see what the fuck was wrong that she ran away from that quickly.
Okay. Ogawa is dragging what looks like a smoldering corpse out of his house and just kind of tosses it towards you and is like, take that crap and get off my property.
He looks at him like a bit he's not stupid, so he's not gonna challenge him or anything. So he's just like confused, like I just saw Pink running out of here quite fast. What's going on?
Just take this and leave. And he'll just kind of give a bit of a smirk and turn around and head back into the house. And Wasami follows him.
He looks a bit at the smoldering corpse, and I'm guessing he can figure out who it is without rolling anything. So he looks confused, but he has an idea that it's best to do what he's told. So he takes the corpse and he makes sure before he takes the corpse outside into the open that there is no one around. Is there anyone around?
No, you guys are still like on his property in his driveway.
Oh, okay, sweet. Okay, sweet. So he'll just he'll take it outside the gate and then he'll call Yoshi to help him. No, he doesn't need to help carry a little girl. Man, he has strength. He will carry the charred remains to the car, dump it in the back seat, and say, "We need to get rid of this."
Okay. And since Grant is not here to help decide what to do, and Pink Fox has fled into the night, I believe we will, as you guys drive away from Ogawa's home, you guys we will end this month's scenes, and we will see you and our viewers after next downtime. Sayonara, everyone.
Sayonara.
Sayonara.